Okay, now y'all. Today we will be going over this whole Memphis CMG paper route empire whole clash. Like, I've been following this story for years. Like most of us have, who's fan of hip hop, who's aware of hip hop. If you love hip hop, you love Memphis rap because they got a little bit of everything. Gangsters, fly, like Memphis is just a music town. But for years on years, there's been a big divide in the city. Now, I don't know all the ins and outs. The streets not even going to know all the ins and outs. You never know the full story, honestly. But we're going to go over some of these background guys. This is a guy who goes by the name of Daddy O. This is Young Dolph's best friend. He's actually a co-founder, co-owner of PRE. He's still alive and out here. You don't see him on if you look him up, he's like Al Heyman, the boxing promoter, that rocks with Mayweather. There's no pictures of him for real. You'll find a few, but he's not all in the videos. He is low key duck off, even more so than none other Yo Gotti's brother. Yo Gotti's brother is more of a hidden figure, but he does more stuff like, he's got the trolling stuff. After Young Dolph died, he'll speak into the camera and talk shit. He did the mural thing when he pointed matter of fact, let me pull that up. He pointed the camera. He pointed the camera, big Jook Dolph mural. He pointed the camera. Let's see if we can find this. TikTok be sometimes the best thing to look stuff up on. Let's go on TikTok because they'll find it quick. Okay. Jook disrespects. And excuse me, guys, this is going to be live and in the flesh. I'm going to do very little cuts. This is like dang near a scream. Dolph mural. This is real time, organic human being. Dang, where is this at? I never knew it would be this hard. Let's just Google this. Let's Google this.
I don't play no bitch
There we go.
beside two real niggas. Two real niggas with a pussy in the middle, man. I don't play no
Now,
bitch beside
this is Big Jook, Yo Gotti's brother. Now, my point here is you don't see Daddy O, aka Young Dolph's best friend. You don't see him doing stuff like this. This is after Young Dolph died. This is after, and if you've been following this story, you knew that there was homicides, slayings, the same right after that. Memphis has been even worse. So this is him trolling. I don't know how long after, but it's well after because there's already paintings and stuff up. Listen to what he says.
I don't play no bitch beside two real niggas. Two real niggas with a pussy in the middle, man. Y'all don't do that, man. Don't fuck about legacy. So pussy right here, y'all. Two guys. Sorry, man. Hey.
It's crazy. Like, you don't see it. This is another thing. He goes into trolling Dolph's artists and stuff.
Hey, y'all. I'm gonna start. go for me. I know a lot of you rap niggas, you fucked up. Can't do no shows. You say no money. But guess what? I'm gonna come say today. I'm gonna come pay you niggas rent. Y'all got somewhere to stay. I'll pay your car note. I'll pay your jewelry note so you won't get repo. You feel me? Whatever else you renting or leasing, I'm gonna pay this shit. But when this shit break back over, I want 10% of what you make, nigga. I'm saving you in a crucial time, so I don't think I'm trying to get over. No, you don't want to get put out. That'll ruin your career. So just hit my DM, man. You know, we don't put niggas' business out there. You know, we ain't that tight. You feel me? We can put it in contract. This will never be talked about. Feel me? I'll be so far out the way that won't nobody even know the deal we made. You feel me? So I got up to thing me and bro gonna put together. Up to about them. So whoever trying to save their career, man, need to shoot some videos while the label budgets is cut off. Labels, they cut out right now. No budgets, no money. We still open. CMG still open. Budgets never closed. You feel me? But, y'all can pawn some of that jewelry. If it's real, y'all can come and pawn it. You gotta go to the pawn shop. Come to me. Man, this real shit. Don't go to Cash Advance. Come to CMG Advance. Get some money for you niggas. Right now. You feel me? You got money. Right now, man. Pull up.
So he basically trolling, saying like, being that Dolph died, everybody who's up under this PRE label, full roster. I'm gonna start doing AI search up. I'm gonna start doing AI. So he's basically saying that being that Dolph died, his artists, y'all can holla at him. So y'all don't go broke and ruin y'all rap career. So he's trolling. And I want to pull up a picture of their full roster. Hopefully, you know what? Just Google it. Google's your friend, bruh. So this is who he's talking about. He's trolling these guys right here. This is Moochie Great, Snoop Mans. I forget this guy's name. I don't want to butcher it. I don't know this woman's name. Paper Route Rule. He's a big part of PRE. Kenny Money. What's my guy's name, man? This is Young Dolph's cousin. I forget his name. And then none other Young Key Glock. Now he's basically trolling these guys right here. He just wants to, you know, man, talk ish about him, you know, just making fun of us, saying they're broke now, being that Dolph's gone. So we gonna hit these YouTube streets because these YouTube streets, they can tell you better than me. So let's see what these guys is talking about. Let's get into this guy. This channel be having some real game. This Mob Ties channel as well. Yeah, let's see what these YouTube streets is talking about.
Hey, and we gonna pop for Pop Austin. Said we ain't getting no money. Stop talking. These days we in and out of state. Having big offers. I need a big house on the lake with a big office. I'm trying to see if I'm gonna Hellcat.
and it trickled down. See, to understand the whole story, to be honest with you, it started from one being in a position in one room and one being in a position in another room, if it makes sense. So, it's always been beef before Gucci came into play, but they were cool and coexisting at one point. Can I see that? They was coexisting at one point. People fail to realize, let's be real, first and foremost, Dolph is from South Memphis. Gotti and them is from North Memphis. So they wasn't historically even supposed to be rocking with each other. They weren't even really supposed to be kidding with each other, but you know, lines break, things shake, stuff happen. To me, money is a great connector, a great divider. Money can bring people together as well as separate people. I've always said that. In the street, you see it every day. Money can divide, money can connect, money can drive an ugly wedge between people. Of course, at the time, Daddy O was in a bigger position in the streets than he was in the rap game. Gotti blew up off rap. Now, don't get me wrong. Gotti was doing his thing in the streets, always. You gotta know who his family is. You gotta know where his family come from. So to know that and understand that, you
Look
get
at this picture. Yo got it. You got that issue on.
but it's always gonna be somebody that got it a little more different somewhere else. And that's where Daddy-O come in. Like, that figure
And I
comes
ain't
in
gonna
like,
lie, I don't even know the ins and outs. I'm learning more about it every day. Like I'm telling you, this Memphis story, it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier the more I find out about it. Now, it's gonna lead on. This is just more of an intro to what I really want to go into, which is eventually the BEO Kenny factor in all of this, which is new to me. This BEO Kenny guy, he's like, he's new. I didn't know he was. It gets deep. We'll get into that. I don't want to ruin it.
he had it for himself. So of course, if you got it that got it for himself on truckload and busload, he able to give it to you. So the situation starts there. They had a business relationship first, and then it went to okay, we've got a business relationship. You know, my little brother rap. He do his thing, and I mean, you probably been hearing him, but Dolph do his thing. Matter of fact, you know my little brother Dolph. When I don't be there, when I don't be in the house of Surrey, he be the Surrey. My little dude gonna give it to you final round. So that's how he runs into Gotti and Jook and them. See, people gotta understand that. Daddy, like that's why the song, I used to front your big brother. He was fronting him for real. But it wasn't that's where Dolph the Lord comes in at. But it wasn't his daddy, like, hey, just imagine him telling me like, hey, about to stop through, man. I'm about to give it to you, man. Get your bread off the top. That's your play, but give me my cut. You feel what I'm saying? That type, like, say for instance, you like, hey, hell, I'm finna send somebody, you know, old dude, them, you know, they rapping. They finna come through and get that from you, gang. And you be like, PJ be like, all right, I'm gonna drop that on you. Well, I'm gonna come back and get it later. I can say it's me because y'all don't know where I'm getting it from.
So
Y'all,
basically, what he's saying here is, in a song, the song dissing, the song dissing Yo Gotti, Young Dolph, diss Yo. So this is the song right here, what he's talking about. It's called Play. I don't want to play it out loud, but this is a song he's talking about right here. You know what? Let's play. I'll mute it. Let's play it so we can see the lyrics.
Woo. Ooh, that joint, Rob. Yeah, hand me a lighter, man. Yeah. Type of still that's
Right here. This is what he mean. This is what Young Dolph was talking about on the song. Still that same N-word that used to front your big brother. He talking about fronting Big Jook. Found out that he is a B2. Now I call him your big sister. Now this is the diss to CMG, Yo Gotti, and all that. I don't think Big Jook took a liking to this at all. But this is what this guy's talking about right here. And he's basically explaining like, hey, it might have not really been Young Dolph fronting the work for real. It might have been really from Daddy O. Because Daddy O, and he says this in an interview, one of Dolph's documentaries, that he's the one who had to pack and like really put him on. He's older than him. Of course, that's how that works in the streets. So he's basically saying like, I mean, he don't know who Dolph's getting the work from, but yeah, he's fronting him, but he don't really know who he's getting the work from. So he can say, yeah, I fronted you. And I mean, either way, money is money. That's all part of the game. But just to give you a little bit more details on that.
I'd have made the call or whatever, but y'all don't know how many he done gave me, or he probably just telling y'all, Daddy-O telling y'all just go to Dolph. He not necessarily telling them like who they getting it from directly. So when he said that, that's a true statement. Like, I'm you the same nigga I used to front your big brother. Yeah, he was fronting for real. Yeah, that's a fact. That's very true. But it was a bigger hand at play. So they were all cool at one point. And of course, Trap. Oh, you rap? Yeah, nigga, my brother, Gotti rap. What's up? Come to the show. Bet at this time, Dolph is building his relationship with Gucci. He building his relationship on his own. So of course, that come into play. So you got somebody that we already cool with, don't like over here, but I'm doing this over here. While I'm talking to you, I'm cool with you. But I've worked with somebody that I know don't like y'all. Let's be real. This nigga low key, like I said, Gucci did more for him than anybody. Nobody would know Dolph. Nobody would know Dolph if it wasn't for WAP. I'm a firm believer in that. We would have got him later. If anything, we would have got him later. We would have got Dolph later. Dolph was coming regardless, but Gucci the first one that really, I'm gonna put you on tour. I'm gonna take you to radio station.
I didn't know I knew they had a good relationship, but I didn't know the ins and outs was like that. Like he really was the first one to like put him on that pedestal and give him that look, which Gucci Man is known for doing that.
I'm gonna take you to the studios. I'm gonna take you collab with other rappers. Come to Atlanta. Yeah, let's go to Houston. Let's go to Atlanta. I'm gonna let you meet Pee Wee Longway. I'm gonna let you meet this dude and that dude. He was connecting a lot of dots for Dolph to get Dolph to the next level.
That's a good point.
He tapped him in with DJ Scream. He tapped him in with the hood.
I definitely seen that.
DJs. He tapped him in with other steps to help him advance in his career. So while this going, you want me to link up with you, Yo Gotti, but I'm doing my own thing. I'm getting my own money. Of course, Gotti, to this day, I said, I truly believe that Gotti felt sour about Dolph turning him down. I truly believe that. I truly believe in my heart to heart, Dolph made Gotti feel some way. Like, you're with this nigga, you'll mess with this dude, you'll mess with Gucci, but you won't rock with me, and I'm from Memphis. I've been knowing you. We've been had a business relationship. Like, if you notice when Dolph talk about it on Shade 45, he talking about it, but he dancing around it too. If you listen to the interview, he just like, when they ask like where it come from, he telling bits and pieces, but he leaving holes in it. He couldn't get on the radio and be like, yeah, we've been doing business with each other. We've been rocking with each other. We've been homies on some other.
I've been doing this, man, on my own since day one.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Since day one, like everybody, a lot of folks, a lot of people, everybody almost came to me with get a situation like, man, let me help you with this, you do this and do that. But me in my position, like I got too much of my own money tied in this, and too much of my own time in that. I got too much invested in it. You feel what I'm saying? So like, say like, Guy wanted me to do like, man, come on, bro, let's do CMG paper route. It's cool. I'm knocking for that. If I was him, I would have came to me like that. You know what I'm saying? But only thing was going to happen behind it was people like, oh, he popped off because of Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which I can't do that because I got too much of my own time and money. You feel what I'm saying?
But when it came time to get the music done, I really wanted to do my own thing, and Gotti felt sour about that. He just told him like Gotti felt some way about him just not signing to him. Like certain people translate business into you should be my friend too. A lot of people do that, and I think that's a part we gotta translate business into you should be my friend too. A lot of people do that, and I think that's a part we gotta like the stigma we gotta take out of like. I was watching that Miss McMahon documentary. I don't mean to kind of get off kill, but I'll bring it back. When you got a mindset that is anything that's good for business is good for business, you gonna do anything to protect the business. Like, trust me, it's been plenty of times I've gotten direction from D or something, and he'd be like, hey, ooh, hey, okay, it's good for business. That's what we go. You have to have that mindset. So nothing's going to get accomplished if you don't have this is good for business mindset. So you got to take in consideration, like, Dolph didn't see that good for business. Dolph didn't see that good for business. Gotti didn't see it good for long-term business, like, period, because you rocking with Gucci. A dude that now he leaving me out the conversation. He leaving me out of conversations. He low-key compete with me because he know I hit his girl.
Was that when, like, so what made PRE Daddy O and Big Jook finally be on that attention to where it was like, it could not be, was it that whenever
I feel like it was like, Daddy O so cool, it'd be the same thing as it goes into like, if I was getting somebody, of course, my big homie and somebody I'm cool is gonna be like, it is what it is then. Like, I ain't got no reason to really rock with you no more. Like, this nigga, this the dude I'm investing money in. This the dude I'm giving that bread to get it done. Cause I see him, and Dolph was picking up this preach by then, this preach, this King of Memphis, this is Dolph coming up. This him linking with DJ Scream. This Atlanta Dolph. This is him on the rise, dog. He ain't Blue Dream Dolph no more. Now he's on the rise. Yeah, like I don't gotta sell weed no more. Bye. And so that's where it come like, oh, you acting funny towards me now cause you're artist. Then it become that thing. Then of course, you got Yo Gotti making moves, and I always thought it was funny. You would see Jook, like when he would make the little videos and stuff. Like, yeah, y'all come after the Dolph died, y'all come to PRE and all that. He knew better than that. That's another thing I felt like was a strike. A lot of people don't understand that. That was a strike. That was a big strike.
I'm talking about the video I just showed you guys when he was trolling Young Dolph and his artist.
Like, first of all, that video, you knew who you was doing that to. You knew who you was doing that to. You wasn't doing that to them little niggas. You was mocking Daddy O.
are you talking about, because you said PRE, you're talking about CMG.
Yeah, CMG. CMG was mocking, Jook was mocking Daddy O.
So, man, hey, y'all. I'm finna start GoFundMe, gang. I know a lot of you labels.
At the dog dad, come to CMG. I know y'all gotta get y'all chains back and y'all boss woo. He was talking green, all that. Yeah, like that wasn't a slight to them artists. I'm gonna tell you something about Paper Route. One thing I can say is Dolph and Daddy O set it up to where all them good from Paper Route Rule. All right. Here's the stigma. Gotti will sign who's best for business, whether it be a Mozzie, a Glorilla, a Black Youngster, whoever. Paper Route only sign people that's really family or you locked in. Like, all them says that's popping out, Smooth Bands, Big Unk in the Feds. He locked up. Big Unk, Moochie Gray.
That's the guy, Big Unk.
Paper Route only sign people
Big
that's
Unk
really family or you locked in.
is the
Like,
guy I was
all them
talking
says that's popping
about
out,
that I
Smooth
was
Bands,
missing
Big Unk
in
Feds. He locked up.
the picture. Big Unk. That's his name.
Big Unk, Moochie Gray, Brew, Key Glock, all them. They all connected. They all grew up around Dolph. Wu been around Dolph since Jay Fizzle, all them Wu been around Dolph since he was like 12
Jay
years old.
Fizzle is the other
If
one.
his little brother
I think
wasn't
he's
with
related
him,
to him.
Paper Route Wu would have been with him at the cook. This probably would have been a whole different outcome if they would have made it to the turkey drive. They literally caught them on a humbug, like, Oh, there's Dolph car right there. We've been looking for one of them niggas all day. So we should go to the turkey drive.
That is crazy. The background on that is crazy. Like the guys who took the hit, because in Memphis, if you just one of them in the streets, you can literally put bags on people. So when they had the bags on the whole paper route, the two shooters were just driving around looking for him because they knew they would be in Memphis that day because of the turkey drive. PRE does a turkey drive every year, and these Memphis guys decided to utilize that day to kill one of them because they knew they would be in the area. So as they were driving around looking for these guys, they just so happened to see one of Young Dolph's cars, which everybody knew in America, especially Memphis, that Young Dolph always wrapped his cars in none other the camo. Now, the exact car they caught him in was this car. This is the exact car they caught him in. You won't be doing all that. But y'all see it. This is the exact car they caught him in. This is that car. That's where it was at the Makitas. Just so happened to see him. That's crazy. Them running from the scene. They see Dolph earlier that day getting gas.
It was a spontaneous killing. If that would have been any other circumstances, they wouldn't have got the dog. Cause them niggas is shooters. They was dog shooters. And the one thing that was already understood when Dolph passed away was like, all right, everybody rap now. Break the glass. Y'all turn young nigga Daddy O, y'all turn young niggas anyway. Rap. And that's why you seeing all these paper route artists. They look Zoe Capilot, all of them, you think they coming out of nowhere. They're not. They've been around Dolph for years. This documentaries, King of Memphis documentary, when you see Dolph from the porch, I can point all the rappers out on the documentary that's rapping right now, shining. That was the game plan.
This documentary. I'm sorry, I'm a Dolph fan, so like them King of Memphis documentaries, them joints is great documentaries. I suggest you watch them. King of Memphis, he got a couple of them on there too. There's like two of them, I believe. Maybe a little bit more, but yeah, great. We definitely would look into that.
Man, from jump anyway, Dolph is just doggone. Let's just turn everybody up. Key Glock, a household name now. That's what people fail to realize. And Dolph Dev, nothing stopped. Daddy was like, okay, he was the CEO. If you look it up and Google it and AI, who's the CEO of Paper Route? That's gonna pop up in Paper Route. Daddy O real name gonna pop up. His name, he gonna pop up as the CEO. Dolph was just the front man. Don't get me wrong, he had a co-CEO ship, but the main head majority of vote was Daddy O the whole time. Nothing changed. Just our main star, the main nigga y'all was with now, he gone. So now y'all gotta get it cracked. Hey man, it's your boy Big Gang.
And he wasn't lying, because when I looked that up, PRE owners, Paper Route Empire owners. You see it. Paper Route Empire was founded and owned by the late rapper Young Dolph, Adolph Thornton Jr., and his longtime business partner, Jermel Daddy O Moore. Young Dolph and Jermel Daddy O Moore established the independent label together in 2010. Current operations managed day to day by CEO Daddy O, maintaining its strict independent ownership model. So yeah, man, I just wanted to intro this because this stuff is deep, man. Here goes Daddy O right here. But yeah, man, this stuff gets deep, man. Rest in peace, Dolph. I really just wanted to intro that because there's a deeper background on this than what's usually to the naked eye. Man, and the story keeps getting more interesting the more I find out about other characters and stuff. So, this just the intro layout. If you don't know too much about it, if you do know about it, just some content to consume, man. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you soak some game out of it, so be it. But man, this is just to, just see what's going on in America, man. So, and obviously for the hip hop fans who, listen to this stuff, cause I listen to all these guys. So, man, tune in for next time. Like, comment, subscribe to build this. Stay out.